get to know more about our private lives. So this is how it goes. Right. So now what's happening is that the threat landscape is growing, and that's because our research have shown that the rate of attack for smartphone and internet devices have grown by 151%. And our research has shown that this attack is actually the growth of these kind of attacks is attributed to the use of AI models. But of course, all these AI companies, they are trying to restrict malicious actors from using their models to attack normal people like us. But anyway, the rate of attack has increased by 151%. Then in 20 is so much more than 2024, because 2024 was like less than 59%, and now is 151%. And the hackers, they are now exploiting cameras, they are exploiting microphones, and they are, and by the time victims, they realize that they are actually being spied on through their camera, through their smartphone, by hackers. By the time they know it, is too late. So it's all happening without the victims even knowing that all these things are happening. So this is the thing that I want to talk about, that is camera exploitation, how hackers, they spy on users, smartphone users. So there are three types of spying. One, they are using the back and front of the camera. So one is they take long continuous video of you. This used to be very common, but nowadays it's very easy to detect if someone is taking long continuous shot of you. And the thing is, even if you switch off your phone, when you switch off a phone, you think that you turn it off, right? But the camera is still working to take continuous video of you and your surrounding. And now there is a new hack going on. This new hack, I got to explain to you guys how it works. Basically, you switch off. Now, this is not turning off the phone screen. This is about turning off the entire phone. That is, it has no more battery, right? You think that you have turned off you think that you have shut down the entire phone, but the phone is actually being hacked by a malicious actor, making you think that the phone has turned off, but actually it is still on. And because there's a low power, is on low power status, that you don't know that it's still on, but you believe that it's turned off, it's still on. And from there, they silently activate the camera to take long continuous shot of you, or they'll take short burst videos of you. Short burst meaning that it's 15 seconds or less. So they keep on taking 15-second videos of you again and again and again throughout the entire day. Then what they do is they will later on exfiltrate. Exfiltrate meaning that they will send this short burst videos of you to their server, a lot of 15-second videos, and they will piece together all these videos to form a better understanding of your environment and your working space. And of course, they want your face as well, because if they have the video of your face, left, right, up, down, and so on, once they have all these kind of videos, they will be able to take over your social media account. And why this is so is because a lot of social media account now requires video verification, selfie verification, and it requires you to show your real face. Supposedly, it's supposed to show your real face on the left side, right side, up, down, and so on, to verify that you are a real human being. And by taking continuous shot of you, by exploiting this camera function, they will be able to form an AI model of you, which they will use to trick your social media account verification process in order to take over your social media account. So this is one of the way. And the other one is the most dangerous. It's even more dangerous than video. That is, they are using the camera to take photographs of you. And the reason why the photograph is even more dangerous than video is that actually, if someone tries to take video of you, it is very easy to discover it through traditional security software. But if they were to use short burst camera taking pictures of you, it may be able to bypass a lot of traditional security software. And that is why now we had to update our software in order to detect all these kind of attacks. so that we can keep our users safe. And these pictures, right? They are normally in short bursts. They are very low storage. It requires very low storage. So they will send it to the external server very quietly in the middle of the night, 3 a.m. So, previous wisdom about how you know you're being hacked is that when your phone turns very, very hot, even without you using a lot of applications, without you using high amount of network. But the thing is that it is very hot. It means that they say that it means that you are being hacked. But that is no longer so, because the hack nowadays is being has evolved in such a way that actually what happens is that they take continuous video of you, they take pictures of you, so they gather all this and store this on your phone. Then in the middle of the night, they will send these videos back to their server for their own purpose. So it is very difficult to detect nowadays, which is why a lot of companies like ours, we are updating our security software to solve this issue, to keep our users safe. Now, the other thing is the microphone. So this microphone is the easiest because they will be able to listen to you. They'll be able to listen to your conversation in the boardroom or your conversations with your friends. And it is being sometimes the attack is being organized in such a way that it was pre-planned, meaning that the hackers or the malicious actors, they already have an intention to hack a particular team of people or a particular organization or a particular company. And what they do is that already several people in the organization or several people in the team are already hacked. And when they come into close contact with each other, the malicious software within the smartphone actually sends a signal to each other, telling them that, hey, we are all in the same parameter, we are all in the same area. And this is one of the signal that, if you're in a team and all your team members are being hacked, then when all these hack phones come together, it sends a signal to one another, telling you that this is a time for us to record the conversation through the microphone. Because the hackers cannot always be there to monitor your presence, your location, and so on. So they have to depend on this kind of mechanism to determine if you are in a discussion with someone. So if all the hack phones are all together, it will automatically activate this software so that it will start to activate the microphone and try to listen into your conversation. So this is one of the many methods that hackers try to listen into your conversation. Then the other one is, this is also very common because the easier one to detect is that people get you to download a keylogger. Then from there, they will understand what are you talking, what conversations are you having with your friend on the phone. Let's say they will be able to have access to your Telegram, they will be able to have access to your WhatsApp, because every single word that you type into the phone will be transmitted to the hacker. But that is a little bit tedious, because if hackers, sometimes this only happens to people who are working in the government, who are working in private companies whose product is very precious, and they want to know the exact secret sauce that goes into the product. But if, let's say, they just want to take over your social media account, what they do is that they will attack this clipboard, because by simply attacking this clipboard, they will have access to your password, they will have access to your OTP, and they will have access to all your secure codes. So with this, right, they will be at by side with you. And let's say if you are trying to log into Facebook, and the hackers will also leave their Facebook account on with your address as the username. And the moment you type your password, the moment you type your OTPs, or the moment you type your secure code onto the Facebook account, in that short moment of time, the hacker will actually steal this information, steal your password or steal your OTP, and then quickly paste it onto their Facebook account. And with this, they will be able to hijack your Facebook account. And it's the same method for Telegram, it's the same method for WhatsApp as well. This is the type of method that they use to hijack your account. But for Telegram, there are many ways to hijack your account as well. But I shan't discuss it in this particular session. So this is what you have to take note of. Your password, everything that you cut and paste can be stolen, and that is why we are. You have to learn different the methods to protect yourself. So this is the reason why the hackers they want to compromise your account. So everything is about monetary, but nowadays it has evolved. So regardless, they want to steal it for banking theft, or to sell your profile on the dark web, or to use your social account to do fraud. But now it's totally different because of the way politics have evolved. It has become hacking has become a tool for political parties. So what happened is that instead of just purely getting money, what they're aiming for is to destroy the politician or the celebrity or the influencer's reputation, so that they will be able to destroy their voter base, or they will be able to destroy their fan base. So it has evolved to other types of benefits for the hacker. So this is the things that you have to take note of. Okay, so I've gone through this. Hackers, they want to steal your identity because they want to commit crime in your name. They want to commit fraud in your name. And they using this, they can actually gain a lot of money, and they can escape easily by pinning all the blame on you. Then apart from this, this is very common for competitors, for corporate competitors, because they want to know the trade secret that goes into your product, because they want to steal the confidential information that about your company through your smartphones. Okay, so to focus on this, who who does the hacker target? Well, they usually target students, families, and casual users, because they want their social media account to take over the social media account in order to hack other people as well. So the moment they take over your social media account, they will be able to they will be able to they will be able to fraud your friends. They will be able to borrow money from your friends, or they will threaten to send private moments of you to your friends and your relatives, because they have already hacked your camera, so they have already taken videos of your private moment. So what they do is that they use the videos of your private moments to extort money from you by threatening to send your private videos and your private pictures to your friends and your relatives on your social media account. Then the next one is corporate executives. They love to hack corporate executives. They love to hack lawyers. They love to hack doctors, because these lawyers, they have a lot of sensitive information about their clients. Doctors also have sensitive information about their client, and sometimes the person that the hacker is trying to target, it happens to be a client of a particular doctor or a client of a particular lawyer. So all these organized hacking group, what they want is that they want to retrieve information about this particular person to know exactly what kind of legal cases the lawyers are handling for the client. And in addition to that, are there any dubious transaction that the lawyer is handling on behalf of the client? So they want to suss out all these details in order to destroy that person, the client's reputation at a later stage. Same thing for doctors as well. If it happens that the hackers manage to latch on a particular person, like a celebrity, like an influencer, or like a politician, what they want to do is that they want to find out very reputation damaging evidence that can be used to destroy that particular person's fan base or voter base. For example, let's say if a politician or MNC CEO has some sexual health matters. So, and this sexual health condition happens to be inherited through very uh, not so good means. So what the hackers want to do is they want to hack into the doctor's database to get this evidence of this medical health condition, of the lawyers, of the politicians, of the celebrities, so that they can harvest it and use it to extort or to destroy. Extort is for money, but now, like what I've explained earlier, sometimes it's for political reasons, sometimes it's for market share reasons, that they want to destroy your reputation so that they can take over your position, so that they can take over your fan base. They want to destroy your voter base, because by diluting your voter base, it will tie in with their marketing campaign to promote themselves. So they have various KPIs to hit. And these are just some of the things that I want to highlight to you guys. Then the last one is, of course, the last one is the one that I already talked about. Celebrities, politicians, influencers. These people are being exploited for blackmail and to destroy their reputation. And the scary part is, some hackers, they have extremely dubious, extremely nefarious motives. That is, sometimes they don't want to extort that person, that high value target, for money. Neither do they want to destroy their fan base. On the other hand, they want that person to retain their position. They also want that person to retain their fan base and to retain their voter base. But the hackers and all the malicious actors will be blackmailing that particular person for his entire career, because and that person will have to carry out the instruction for the entire career, for his entire career, because he has been compromised. He doesn't want all these evidence to be exposed. So it is exposed, especially in a Asian society, it's very embarrassing. So what they do is that they continue to be in the blackmail pocket of the hacker or the malicious actor throughout their entire life. So this is a kind of this is a new kind of digital blackmail that is happening on top of, just hacking people for money, hacking people for to destroy their reputation, to take away their voters, to take away their fan. This is a new type. It is to bring them into their employment, their blacklist, blackmailing list for their entire life. So what's happening is private photos, messages leak out, all these other things. And it's the high visibility of this person, these people, that make them the prime target. So as of now, you must already assume that these people already live inside your phone. The reason why I'm saying this is that many times you might assume that you are safe because nothing is happening to you. But on the contrary, you must always think that actually you are unsafe. You are already compromised. No matter what phone you use, China phone, Japan phone, American phone, and so on, is because the way the hackers hack, they are doing it through so these hackers, they are masters of human behavior. So a lot of times, a lot of the internet things that you interact with have already exposed you to this kind of malicious activities, malicious app downloads. For example, let me just go through some examples whereby you may already been hacked. So let's say if you receive an email from a scammer, so the email say that they are from they're from the authority, so you need to pay the bill, okay, something like this. And when you open up the email and you look through the email, right, so you see malicious links. So you tell yourself, oh no, don't click on these links. It's very dangerous. But then somehow or other, some people, they'll get further trapped. So they see PDF on the email. And this PDF, it looks like very official looking. They look like they are sent by the authority, like really payables, that you have to settle. So you open up this PDF. When you open up these PDFs, it doesn't download the thing onto your phone, okay? It still hasn't happened yet. What really happens is that when you open up the PDF, then when you start scrolling the PDF, that's when you get caught. Because when you open up the PDF, first, some of these PDF viewers, they are compromised. So what happens is that the moment you use the application to open up the PDF, that PDF viewer, that application, sends the information about the content that you are viewing back to their server. The moment you open up the PDF, it sends the content to their server so that they know what kind of documents you are looking at. And they do this for various reasons. One of the reasons is that they want to train their AI. And the other reason is because they want to understand what kind of content you are using. And that is why sometimes you need to protect yourself by using a secure PDF viewer that doesn't have telemetry, that also will protect you from malicious link. So this is a PDF viewer, a secure one that doesn't have any telemetry at all. So what it means is that whatever that you view, it always stays on your phone. It doesn't go anywhere. Then on top of that, there is a save mode button. So once you press the save mode, it will scan the entire document to ensure that you do not click on any malicious link. And this is very important for everybody. So you can download and start using this for free on Google Play. You can just scan the QR code here and download and start using it. Now, moving on. Oh, so haven't yet. One more thing that, the PDF document that you are viewing, right? So you imagine that you have to click on the PDF in order for the malicious link application to be downloaded on your phone, but that is not the case. What's happening is that the hackers have designed the PDF to the malicious application to be embedded on the document in such a way that when you scroll the PDF, that motion of scrolling already start to activate the download of the malicious application on your phone. And that is why hackers are able to spy on you through your phone's camera. They will be able to spy on you by activating the microphone, and they'll be able to spy on your key loggers, the places that you visit, by knowing every key that you type on your smartphone. So this is one of the methods how they get to you. But there are many methods as well. They are masters of trickery. So in order to prevent all these things from happening, from hackers abusing your camera, from hackers that are abusing your microphone and your keyloggers, what you have to do is to download this ActiveGuard. ActiveGuard is one of our cybersecurity solution that protects you against all these matters. So let me just explain to you how does ActiveGuard works. So what you see here is there is real-time defense, and this real-time defense is working in such a way that, let me just explain, ActiveGuard have this advanced function called the intrusion detection system. And what this intrusion detection system does is that it analyzes the network traffic that's going through your phone. And in addition to that, it is also analyzing the different apps operational that is operations that's working in the background of your phone. So when it analyzes it, what it actually watches out for is to know that whether your application is being engaged in malicious activities. In fact, there are some applications that are spying on you throughout the day. And this application is very funny. First thing first, some of these applications you did not download. You did not download any of this application. Second, some of these applications, they may have come pre-installed on your phone and you never open them up at all. But the thing is, very, very funnily, these applications are working in the background. So no matter what, you're watching your videos and so on, but these apps, they just activated by itself. And it is sending information about you throughout the day. Like every hour, they'll be sending information about you, where you are, camera screenshot of what you're surfing on your phone, camera screenshot of you and your room, your working environment. And sometimes they will take snippets of your microphone to listen to what you're listening to, what you're talking about. So they are sending all this information about you. Some applications are so blatant that they are sending all this kind of information about you every single hour. and you won't be able to discover it. So what you can try to do is you can use ActiveGuard. ActiveGuard, you can download it and you can start to discover which are the application that are actually spying on you every single hour. It's free to use. Just download it and you'll discover which are the apps that you may have to uninstall from your phone. It's very funny. I can't name which apps are spying on you, but you have to find out by yourself. You have to download ActiveGuard and use the intrusion detection system to find out which are the ones that are spying on you. And you must do something about it. You must either, when they surface the alert to you, what you must do is that you must either try to block it. Block it is very important. Try to block it using the advanced firewall, or you try to delete, uninstall it. But sometimes uninstalling is not so good, because when you uninstall it, right, sometimes the operating system may collapse because it has embedded in itself in such a way that it has become an important process of your computer, of your mobile phone. So the best way is when this ActiveGuard surface the alert to you, you try to follow the instruction on the screen and try to deal with it. Now the other one is, this is the ActiveGuard feature, right? It's working 24/7 in the background. So these are the benefits of ActiveGuard. We have it's an adaptive AI system, and what it does is that for subscribers, they are connecting to our AI cybersecurity engine, Cerebral, that is relying on more than 4 million signals every single day, and it's a very powerful engine, so powerful that we are identifying thousands over threats every single day, more than 1,000 threats every single day. And sometimes in a week, we can identify 7,000 plus signals, new signals, to like 100,000 plus signals in a week. So it's processing so fast, and there's so much new information that's coming in every single day and every single week. And we are using all this information to strengthen the cybersecurity ecosystem. And the best thing is that it will always be doing all this AI analysis in the background, and it enables you to do a real-time block on it. And the most important thing is that Active Circuitry, that is the company that has developed this ActiveGuard solution, we observe very strict privacy policy, which means that we do not take your data. There's only a very small data that we take. That is the malicious threats and viruses and malware that is detected on the ActiveGuard. So once it detects all this malware and viruses, it will send this data to our server, and thereby strengthening the entire cybersecurity ecosystem. But if you don't want it to be sent to our system, all you have to do is to go to settings and turn off telemetry. Once you turn off telemetry, all data is on your phone. It will stay on your phone. It won't go anywhere else, because we have very strict privacy policy, and we respect the user's privacy and data. And but the most important thing is that our company, Active Circuitry, the main motive for us, the sole motive, is to protect your digital privacy and footprint. So we definitely will not sell your information to third parties, because we don't even have your information at all. So we are here to protect your digital privacy. We are not here to take your digital privacy away. That's the important thing about us. So that is how we work behind the scene, using AI to power algorithm to enhance your cybersecurity protection. So is there? Hackers are always watching, always listening, and stealing information. And don't ever assume that you're unimportant so that they don't disturb you. Your digital asset is very precious. Your social media account, your banking transaction account, and so many things that they are interested in. So your phone, in addition to that, if you are working in a sensitive organization, your phone becomes the perfect spy, because they are able to spy on you on your camera, your microphone, and the sites that you visit. That is why ActiveGuard will protect you against all this. You just have to switch on the monitor to check for if there's any real-time hacker abuse of all these functions. And these are already free to use. You don't even have to pay a single cent to use the camera, microphone, and the login activity monitor. All these are already there. And in addition to that, there's a built-in antivirus base protection for those who never subscribe. You can use it to scan your phone as well. So it's always acting silently 24/7 in the background, protecting you. The most powerful feature, which is free as well, is the intrusion detection system. That will highlight to you if any hackers or any malicious actors hack into your phone. That immediate instant that they hack into your phone, the immediate instant that they try to connect to your phone, the intrusion detection system will highlight the event to you so that you can do something about it. But if you subscribe, the intrusion detection system is going to detect a lot more types of attack and even tracing the attack to the country of origin. There are already a lot of free functions on ActiveGuard. You can just download and use it on Google Play. Just scan the QR code and you can go to download Google Play. So the thing is, performance and speed. These are the common questions that I always ask. Performance, yes, we are working 24/7. I mean, the app is working 24/7. Sorry, not me. The app is working 24/7, and it doesn't consume too much battery. What we do is that we are always doing testing on our devices, the software on the devices, to make sure that it doesn't consume too much battery while optimizing cybersecurity protection for our users. And on top of that, for privacy issue, all personal data stay on locally on the phone itself. The only data that comes from your phone to our server is the identified malware, viruses, and the threats. If you don't, and we use all these to train our AI's cybersecurity cerebral, our AI engine, so that it becomes smarter. But if you don't want to contribute to improving the cybersecurity ecosystem, what you have to do is that all you have to do is to go into settings. And the moment you go into settings, you can just turn off telemetry. Therefore, no data is going to appear, no data is going to be sent from your phone to our server. And there'll be no connection. The only connection between your app and our server is to our AI cybersecurity cerebral, that is our AI model. So that is enhanced protection for those who subscribe to ActiveGuard. But if you don't want, you can choose to just use the free functions. There's already so many free functions available on this ActiveGuard. Camera monitor, microphone monitor, and login activity monitor. You know, there's one particular case. This story is a real case example of this person who actually made good use of the login activity monitor to keep herself safe. So what happened was that one day she decided to take a 10 minutes break. And what happens was that she went to the toilet for 10 minutes and left her phone on the table. Then when she came back, she checked the login activity monitor and realized that actually there were two failed login attempts on her phone when she came back. So it means that, you know, in the office, there's only just her and the other colleague. So what this means is that the other person actually tried to log into her phone 2 times, 2 failed attempts when she was away for 10 minutes break. And you'll be surprised that this kind of thing actually happens very common in the office, because you know, when you're working in the office, you think that everybody is your friends. But the moment you leave your phone on the table, your colleagues might be trying to log into your phone to know what kind of information that you might have, or, you know, all this kind of strange stuff, so that they can report you to the HR, or they can, you know, build some rumors about you. They're all just waiting to do that. That is why when she came back, she turned on the phone, she went to the login monitor, and she saw there was 2 failed login attempts on her phone. And it was just her and one more colleague in the office. It means that the colleague tried to log in 2 times on her phone, and she failed. She didn't log in for the third time. And the reason why is because I believe that that person knows if she were to key in the wrong password on the phone for the third time, the entire phone will go into a shutdown mode and will alert the owner, so that she will find out that, you know, somebody tried to log into her phone. So it's very scary. And another case is the cases between spouses. Spouses, they always like to log into each other's phone. It's so scary. They want to find out if you are doing anything suspicious. So when you do this, when you activate the login monitor, what happens is that it starts to monitor anybody who tries to log into your phone, physical login, so that you know who you need to be beware of, which colleague, based on the experiment that you said design, which colleague is trying to log into your phone. Is your spouse logging to your phone? You will be able to discover with the login monitor. Then in addition to that, maybe your children are logging to your phone without trying to log into your phone. That's why this login activity monitor, it can expose them as well. You'll be surprised, by discovering this a lot of information when you turn on this kind of monitor. You'll be surprised when you turn on the intrusion detection system, and you will discover which app is spying on you throughout the day, every single hour. And some apps are so blatant, they are actually spying on you every single 15 minutes. They're sending so much information about you every 15 minutes, and you didn't even open up the app at all. And somehow or other, they're just working quietly in the background, sending so much information to its owner. So when you download ActiveGuard, quickly turn on the intrusion detection system and follow the instruction. It will tell you to turn on the firewall as well, so that you will start to observe the network traffic to understand which app is spying on you. Once the app starts to spy on you, it will send you an alert through the intrusion detection system. It will send you an alert. You'll see a list of alert of those apps that are spying on you. Then you must do something about it. It's either you follow the instruction to block it, or you can try to uninstall it. But many a times, uninstalling is not a good idea, because sometimes you may need the app in order for the phone to be fully functional. So one thing is to block the app to ensure that the phone is still working. And that's the issue about modern smartphones nowadays. No matter what brand it is, whether is it from America, whether is it from China, Korea, or Japan, they all have this kind of embedded application deep in the operation of this phone that can be very suspicious and can be doing something detrimental to you. So you must always take note of it. But to even notice this kind of thing, you must understand what is happening. You must be aware. Therefore, you need to have ActiveGuard to surface all these alerts to you. Okay, thank you for your attention during this webinar. We hold this webinar very regularly to explain to you about the various products that we have. So this is one of the product. It's called the ActiveGuard for Android. It features a very highly advanced intrusion detection system that sends you alerts about apps that are spying on you, or sends you alerts about app that may be controlling you from a remote location. So there are many other this type of alerts on this app. Make good use of it to stay safe. Then in addition to that, we have also the AC port scanner. The AC port scanner is free to use. It's being used by many cybersecurity professionals. All you have to do is to scan this QR code so that it brings you to the Google Play site to have the official download. What it does is that you can use this to discover the weaknesses of your internet system. All you have to do is to know the IP of your internet system, know the IP of your website, know the IP of your computer system, or you can also use this to discover the weaknesses of certain websites as well, any websites that you want to discover. So it's very easy. All you have to do is to turn on the AC port scanner and type in the particular IP that you want to investigate, or type in the website that you want to investigate. So the moment you type in, all you have to do is to press scan. And this is a professional tool that is being used by cybersecurity professionals. And all you have to do is to press scan. And there's three modes to selecting the scan: the fast scan, the medium speed scan, and the slow scan. So if you are investigating your own system, then it's fine to use the fast scan, because the reason why some people use a slow scan is because sometimes they want to evade detection by certain cybersecurity solution. Because sometimes this kind of scan, it can send off alerts. So they do the slow scan to ensure that they don't get discovered. But if you are just, doing some scan on your own internet system, just do the quick scan. So you quickly scan through the port to discover the various weaknesses on your internet system, on your website, on your internet devices. Just key in the IP address and the web address. Then it will generate a very detailed report telling you which part of your system is weak. And therefore, you need to shore it up. And in order to shore it up, you need to download the ActiveGuard, because ActiveGuard will protect you on the various weaknesses that you have on your internet system. So it works jointly together. And this ActiveGuard, it will protect you from all sorts of hackers and malicious activities. Then on top of that, the other one is the hacking attacks that is being carried out on PDF viewer. So a lot of PDF viewer, they are actually very dubious, because the moment you open up the app to view the content, they are taking all this content, taking the content that you're viewing and sending it to their external server to train their AI models or to understand what exactly you are viewing. So there is a lot of telemetry going on. It's very dangerous. So what this PDF viewer does is that it has no telemetry. It doesn't send any information. It can work without internet. That's the most important thing. And you can just, you can just use it very safely. Then in addition to that, there's a save button. All you have to do is to click the save mode so that it will scan the entire document to make sure that you don't click on any malicious link. Very dangerous right now to navigate this internet domain. So I hope that you can download all these different kinds of product so that you'll stay safe. All right. Thank you for attention in this webinar. We hold this very regularly, and we hope to see you in the next webinar. Thank you, and I hope to see you again.